This is Sonic, and you're watching JD Frank 20.
What is up, everybody? And I've got some Sonic Superstar news. First of all, one major hurdle providing the true successor to Sonicmania is that Takashi, Izuka, and Sonic Team wanted to move away from the pixel art graphics with their next new title in the classic Sonic series. And this tweet obviously was actually sent by Christian Whitehead. He had some stuff to say after Izuka gave his take on why Mania 2 was cancelled. Sonicmania 2 was never in development because we actually agreed in early on that we should only try to make something fresh like hand-drawn 2D or 2.5D. At the same time, Evening Star was developing our new Star engine, so we ended up making a cool Sonic prototype that played in depth with 2.5D and some other gameplay ideas. So there you go right there. According to Christian Whitehead, Sonicmania 2 was never in development. It was never going to come for tuition, in a way. So Sonic Superstars was always going to be the planned Sonic game. The visuals, the graphics, what you've seen with Sonic Superstars up to this point was always going to be the direction that SEGA was going to go with. Takashi Izuka has the final say, and that's the direction that we're going to go with. Christian Whitehead, obviously, he understood that, okay, this is the direction we're going to go with. That's understandable. So I'm assuming the game was never going to be called Sonic Mania 2. It was probably going to be something else, but they decided to go with Sonic Superstars just because it feels interesting, which is understandable, I mean. So Sonic Mania 2 wasn't canceled because of bad blood between SEGA and Evening Star. It was never going to be the planned game no matter what. So a lot of detractors, please stop saying that Christian Whitehead got screwed over in this project. This was never going to happen. It was never going to work out. Both the companies parted ways, and they basically had differences of opinions in a way. So at the end of the day, look, Sonic Superstars, we got what we got. The game looks great, looks fantastic, and it's the direction that classic Sonic should be moving forward. The Sonic Mania art style, I'm not a fan of it because it just feels like nothing more than an updated version of Sonic Origins, but with a fresh coat of paint. That's all it is. You have better pixels, things like that. That's the only thing it is. Like, how is this any different? Yeah, it's a classic Sonic game, but that doesn't mean it should look like one back from the 90s, only with updated graphics, things like that. Like, no. Where Sonic Superstars, this is the direction we should be going. The first step in the right direction was getting rid of Green Hill Zone. The second step was adding new abilities and everything else, as you see. So Christian Whitehead basically, you could basically say he basically fumbled the job. He fumbled it because in a way, you realize, okay, we were making our own intellectual property here with this engine, but SEGA wants us to make a sequel to Sonicmania. So they basically had to drop everything and focus on that. And I don't think Christian Whitehead felt comfortable with that. That's why they decided not to go through with it. It's understandable. But that doesn't mean they had creative differences. I mean, they all had the same idea that they needed something that wasn't Sonicmania-esque. Like, they wanted to have new level designs, they wanted to have new graphics, and everything. What you're seeing right now is you're seeing 2.5D visuals that look beautiful. That was all already in the works already. So Arzaz was able to create that same similar engine, no problem whatsoever, but the difference is you get the creative mind of Naoto Oshima. I'd rather have the creative mind of Naoto Oshima than dealing with Christian Whitehead. At Sonicmania, one of the biggest mistakes you made was not adding Amy Rose as a playable character. I don't know what happened behind the scenes on that decision, but I hate the fact that she wasn't a playable character for that game at all, and I hate the fact that it wasn't even up for consideration. But Ray and Mighty get appearances after being gone for over 2 decades. I don't care what the reasoning is. I boycott that game. I stand by it. Now, for at least Sonic Superstars, you're getting something different, something fresh. You're getting Fang the Hunter back. You're getting Trip, a new female character, and Amy Rose is back to join the others to form Team Sonic, and that's the way it should be. I honestly think that Izuka, wanted to go this direction all along. It's just that Christian Whitehead, again, he wanted to create his own IP. That's understandable. And I admire that. Look, you want to make a name for yourself and not be the guy responsible for making, Mania and all that stuff, because it's just going to irritate him. He wants to create his own IP, get himself over and make a name for himself. He doesn't want to be tied to the SEGA brand in a way. That's understandable. I mean, it's, You know, that's what independent companies should try to focus on. Some succeed at it, and others they fail at it, like Yuji Naka. You know, how'd that work out leaving Sega, Yuji? How'd that work out? But other than that, everyone, let me know what y'all think about this. You think Sonicmania, the way it was, you think it would have been better under Christian Whitehead's hands, or that Takashi Izuka made the right decision in going with Naoto Oshima and Arzest? Let me know what y'all think, and I gotta go. Peace out.